Currently, the scene is lit using the V-Ray Sun and Sky system, in combination with 3 light portals, which you can see from the outside here. If I select them and open the right-hand flyout menu, you'll see that these are just rectangular lights with the light portal checkbox enabled. A common workflow in previous versions of V-Ray was to use light portals to bring in light from the outside into an interior. Now in V-Ray Next, we can just use the V-Ray Adaptive Dome Light and save time. Let's go ahead and try using the dome light, but instead of using an HDRI, I'm going to use the environment sky with it. You'll see that the dome light now appears in the list of lights in the asset editor, which includes a texture bitmap in it by default. First, you should see by default that the adaptive checkbox is checked so that you can take advantage of the new adaptive sampling algorithm built into V-Ray Next. The dome light's new adaptive algorithm can speed up your renders by up to 7 times depending on the scene, while also removing the need for skylight portals, thanks to its intelligent sampling method, which automatically figures out which portions of the environment to sample and which ones to ignore. To test this out, let's go ahead and right-click on the rectangle light here to remove the skylight portals. Next, let's control-click on the Textures tab to view it in the outliner as well, and then drag and drop the environment sky texture into the texture swatch and choose Paste as Instance. This way, if we were to copy it and make adjustments to the sky texture, all copies of it will be updated automatically. Okay, now let's go to the Settings tab and drop down the Environment menu. The Adaptive Dome Light's algorithm is very fast and can speed up rendering the sky as well, so I'm going to uncheck the background checkbox now that we're plugging the sky into the dome light instead. This way, the Adaptive Dome Light can speed up your render even if you're not using an HDRI. Okay, now let's start another interactive render, and let's see how our scene looks using the new Adaptive Dome Light with an environment sky. We'll see the AI denoiser kick in here to help give us a fast preview again. Okay, to make it a bit easier to directly compare the results between our previous setup and the Adaptive Dome Light, I already saved 2 previous renders in the history here. I'll do a quick A/B comparison so you can see the difference, with the Adaptive Dome Light render being on the right. Overall, the results are quite similar, but you can see that the Adaptive Dome Light rendered in nearly half the time, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, versus the original 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It also required less manual effort since I didn't need to spend any time setting up light portals.